Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's truly an honor to stand here before you and to read an excerpt from my novel, Wolfgang. We are at the avenue of tall conifers racing along its path, and everything is a blur. We don't stop till we're at the head of the long drive into the entrance. Bodies of my servants are strewn about, arms torn from limbs, necks raked open. All the pumpkins and squash are smashed, the front door splintered into 1,000 pieces. Jumping down from the carriage, I run, discarding my long mantle for better movement. The chill of the night stabs my bones, but my adrenaline rushes from my heart and keeps me warm. Cronklick follows suit, strapping a crossbow over his shoulder and carrying another in his hands. Without his top hat and with his hair all askew, his appearance is that of a mad scientist. We pass into the shadows of the house, covering each other. The smoke is thick inside, but no visible flames have penetrated the main part of the house. I pull the walk up from my hip as I step over two servants. Their faces have been ravaged, gore covers the walls. Room by room, we search for signs of Dorian and Diana, upstairs and down, but there is no sign of either. Just as I begin to ascend the steps for a second look, Cronkley grabs my shoulder. "Out there, look!" Through one of the windows overlooking the back courtyard, I see my wife laying in the dirt, in the same spot where she stood with my son this morning. I run for the nearest door. Bursting into the courtyard, I stumble past more bodies and fall to the earth before her. Fire rages all around in the hay, the rooftops, and the second floors. Tears stream across my face as I hold my hands before her, deciding how to go about examining her. Her clothes are disheveled and blood cakes her fingernails. I reach to her neck and wait. Her skin is cool to the touch, but a pulse resonates from within. Dear God, she's alive! I cradle her body into my arms, hugging her ever so close to me, feeling what warmth is left. She is slowly slipping away into the cold night. Her breath is shallow. I barely make out the words she whispers in my ear. Oh, her sweet breath. Diana. I listen as best as I can. She stammers words that do not make sense. I cannot stay here, my love. I must go. Diana, no. You are delirious, my dear. Stay with me. Everything will be all right, I promise. I grip her tighter in my arms as if to prevent her spirit from leaking into the night. Curse you, Tenor. I will always love you. Those are her last words before she is gone. Diana, Diana, don't do this to me. Don't leave me, please. My tears become sobs as I gently place her limp body down. Her skin is so pale and bluish white. A thought enters my mind, much like when I was in the cottage with the boy. I turn her head to see the other side of her neck and I tremble. She has been bitten. I sit lost in the hay, staring into the heavens above, then a fire raging all around me. Gently I place Diana's arms to her side and push the strands of hair from her face. She looks so peaceful, but I know when first light comes, she will rise to the horrors of evil. This last act as her husband I must do. It is all I can do, and I curse the night for allowing evil to prevail here. Pulling a wooden stake from my belt, I grip it with both hands and raise it above me. I scream into the heavens for absolution and drive the holy wedge deep into her heart of my loving wife. Despite her cold flesh, her blood is warm as it spurts onto my face and hands. Her blood so nurturing, the very blood that gave life to my son. I hear the last gasp of earthly dwelling escape her lungs, and I know that it is over. With tears still dripping from my chin, I stand before her ravaged body to say goodbye for the last time. She will stay here and burn with the evil that has befallen Wolfgang Manor. When Cronklick approaches, he does his best to avoid my eyes as I turn away. Cronklick, there is much work to be done. Salvage what supplies you can. Already the manor has turned into a blazing inferno, and there isn't much time to prepare. Disjointed thoughts race through my brain as we pack the carriage with rations of food. Thoughts of my son and Joachim. I can see nothing to indicate their whereabouts. Where did they go? Alive or dead, I need to find them. There are wisps of smoke smoldering on Cronklick's suit from the heat of the manor. He leans against the carriage, taking deep breaths. Tenor, what will we do now? I take a moment looking at him with gratitude, and then turn to watch Wolfgang Manor caving on itself. The night sky is lit with sparks and bits of falling building. We both witness the sight in awe, the sheer power of the element, but in the next moment I force myself to snap thoughts together. Kronklik has done so much for me, I couldn't ask for a better servant, no, a better friend. We need to find answers, I mutter, motioning him for me to follow, and we won't find them here. I would like to give this book to somebody. Anybody here that's a big fan of supernatural thrillers? Got 1, 2, 3? Okay, I got 3. Just pick a number real quick that I'm thinking, 1 through 20. What do you got?
18.
7, right on the number.
Thank you very much. Is anybody a fan of supernatural haiku? Well, I'll just have to read something